Brown sacó las cartas del bolsillo y me dijo, te voy a hacer un regalo. Y me hizo en la mesa del bar el sueño de los ACES. Cuando yo terminó, yo estaba muy emocionado. Le dije, Dani, ¿qué tiene que ver esto? Me dijo, hace muchos años atrás, en un congreso de magia en San Pablo, Brasil, conocí a un mago argentino que se llamaba Fafá. Y a él le regalé este invento mío que se llama el sueño de los ACES, pero nunca más supe qué se hizo de la vida de ese muchacho. Cuando me enganché tomando en el pasillo, me dijo, sentí que me recorría el cuerpo un escalofrío. Sentí que tenía que regalarte lo mismo.
Norberto Jansenson.
Norberto Jansenson. Okay. Speak to the owl.
Open sesame.
Can I have your attention, please? Welcome to the Palace of Magic. Now, as you all know, being accomplished magicians, you were invited here tonight to perform in order to earn your honorary place in the Magicians Hall of Fame for this year. When you're done, do not expect any applause from the judges. We're going to start first with Norberto Jansenson. Best of luck.
Hello. My name is Norberto Jansenson. Thank you for having me tonight. I hope you enjoy. When I was 12 years old, I was studying magic in an academy called the Buenos Aires Mágico with my first teacher, Charly Brown.
Bienvenidos al gran show de la semana. Tenemos preparada una noche espectacular, lleno de muchas cosas divertidas.
Norberto, ¿terminaste tu comida?
Sí,
Te lo
mamá.
juro, no la más.
¿Charlie muestra un truco nuevo hoy?
Sí, mamá, es sábado.
Y ahora, la parte favorita de todos, el mago famoso, Charly Brown. Charly está aquí para mostrarnos el truco nuevo de la semana.
Gracias. Les tengo un truco muy bueno esta semana. ¿Listos?
Por favor, el escenario es tuyo.
That day, Charly shared the most magical experience that I had seen. He introduced it as the dream of ACES. From a shuffle deck, he made the 4 aces appear. He put the 3 minor aces, hearts, clubs, and diamonds, closer to him on the table, and the major ace, the ace of spades, closer to the audience. And then he put 3 in different cards over each one of the aces. And then he grabbed all the cards in each pile to show that the aces disappeared, to appear all together with the ace of spades at the end. I know that told like this, it doesn't seem to be such a great experience, but it had a sense of mystery in it that moved me deeply.
Charly, ¿cómo lo hiciste?
Este movimiento de mano lo aprenderemos la próxima semana. Por ahora, sigan practicando con las monedas. Niños, clase terminado.
Gracias, Charly.
Cuídense, niños.
Charly, quiero aprender el sueño de los ACES. Me tenés que enseñar.
Mira, Norberto, el sueño de los ACES no está incluido en nuestro programa de estudio. Así que por ahora no vas a poder aprenderlo. Y encima de eso, no estás listo. Entonces, sé paciente. El momento llegará.
Pero por favor, Charly.
Norberto. Practica.
Three years went by, until one day after the class, Charly called me apart from everybody else and told me, Norberto, if you still have the desire to learn it, next week we are going to start with our private lessons. You and me alone in my studio, I will teach you the dream of ACES.
Charly, estoy acá.
Entra, Norberto. Sentate. ¿Estás listo?
We sat in front of each other at the table in his studio. And he performed for me live for the first time, The Dream of ACES. There was something very special in the way he did the effect. It was as if Charly's fingers were ballet dancers, and his fingers were dancing with the cards. His hands were in great harmony. It was melodic.
Bueno, Charly, enséñame.
Esto pasará el próximo sábado. Quiero que sientas esas emociones por una semana más antes que el misterio se fume. ¿Me esperas acá? La próxima semana a las 10 de la mañana. Así tenemos una hora antes que los otros chicos lleguen.
Charly Brown was 30 years old when he passed away. And he was growing in his career so fast. But it is said that when the time comes for us to leave the train, life doesn't care where we come from, who we are, what are we doing, or where are we heading. The trip is just over. And I believe that there are pains that will hurt as long as we live. But when the sorrow for the loss of my teacher released the grip of my throat, I promised myself that I would learn to perform the Dream of ACES somehow, and I would tell my audiences that I had learned it from Charly Brown. A long time had to go by, so tonight we can share the Dream of ACES. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you so much for meeting with me.
Of course.
I didn't know that my father died until I saw you on television. When I grew up, I was taught that my father wasn't a worthy person, and my family forbidden me to search for him. But after seeing you perform and hearing you tell the story about my father, I thought, a person who can teach you what you do, a person who can trigger the kind of gratitude you have for him, cannot be a person not worth knowing.
I'm sorry you had to learn it that way. Charly was a good man.
I'm just so happy that I have something now. You, who I can ask about him.
So, tell me a little about yourself.
Well, I spent the last years of my teens and the first years of my adulthood feeling like there was something important missing in my life. I have 2 beautiful kids, an amazing husband, decent living. I'm very happy, but the internal feeling was starting to chase me. I know it sounds silly, but when I saw the trick and you talking about Charly like that, it all made sense. It made me realize that that missing part in my life was it.
I wasn't your father's friend. I was a kid, 10, 11, 12 years old. He was a racing star, an adult. We couldn't become friends. Charly seemed to be always absent. He looked into my eyes and I could sense that he was trespassing me, looking behind me or above or beyond or simply through me. I already suspected that magic was more than just tricks. And I could sense the mystery behind the tricks of Charly Brown. And Charly, in many ways, wasn't open to share or discuss. He was somewhere else. Maybe there was something missing in his life, too. A daughter.
I don't know why I'm crying for someone I've never even met.
We met, we talked, we cried. Since that journey started, Tamara became a different woman, a whole one. And when someone asks me, what do I mean when I say that I believe in real magic? I just tell this story. It is said that magic can't be explained, but it can be shared. And I believe that it lightens up and becomes way more powerful when we do.